Thank you for listening to my motivational speech. Right now, I have an audience of five, and they will be helping me out in regards to listening to my motivational speech, which is about being confident within thyself and being happy. Okay, so loving yourself is not hard, but for some, it can be very challenging, and it can be in regards to self esteem. It can, basically make you feel like you are not good enough for something, or it can impact your life. Okay, so it is not easy to find happiness in ourselves, and it is not possible to find it elsewhere, which is in the words of Agnes Repler. And what she means is basically, if you're trying to find it somewhere else, then it's not really going to work, because once anything take place in regards to you stop messing with people or anything like that, you feel like your self-esteem and confidence basically will drop. And so you don't want your self-esteem to be based on another person's impact on your life. Speaking and seeking confidence and happiness within yourself could be frustrating, because you try to find that one thing that is hindering you from being happy, which can basically make you feel like you have no other thing in the world to basically make you feel happy. So trying to find that thing that's hindering you, you need to just sit down, think to yourself, reevaluate your life, grab yourself together, make sure that you're not sitting there and beating yourself up about it, because at the end of the day, you don't want to beat yourself up. Okay. Okay, so while dealing with confident issues within yourself, negative thoughts have to go. So in regards to negative thoughts, you don't want to think negative, because if you think negative, you're going to feel negative. Negative surrounding as well. You don't want to have negative surroundings around you, because if you have negative people around you, you're going to be negative. So you don't want to do that either. I've had negative people around me, and I turned around and I was negative. So I had to let that go and basically, leave it alone. Language is powerful, and not just the words we say out loud. And that is from a lifestyle, basically a lifestyle.org. You don't want to say things that can make you feel like you're not good enough. And basically, when they say language is powerful and not just words said out loud, because you can think things that will make you feel like your confidence is just not there anymore, and your self-esteem is just down, and you don't want that to, affect you either. So staying positive, it's not hard, but being consistent and positive thoughts could be a tad bit hard, because you're basically reevaluating the way you think and changing the way you think in a way. So you want to basically don't try not to think positive. Not positive. Try not to think negative, because once you think negative, then basically positive is just not in your life anymore. So try to have more positive thoughts than negative thoughts. It'll take time, but you'll always just have to, keep thinking about it. Okay. So building your confidence back up is not a difficult task, but it's a mind tool. Being able to think positive, speak positive, and even dress a certain way could build your confidence up as well. According to the mind tools, admitting to your mistakes and owning up to it is a sign of confidence. And the reason why that is a sign of confidence, because I've admitted to my wrong. And when I finally feel like I've admitted to anything I've done wrong, I feel better. And so, just be able to, take control of your life and agree to disagree. Because sometimes you're not going to agree with some of the stuff you do. Sometimes you're going to agree. So that statement can hold a lot of truth, because it plays a big part into confidence and being able to control your own mind in ways admitting to wrongdoings, and it will show the type of confidence you have in yourself. Okay, so being happy within plays a big part of confidence, because it gives a person that spark, like the icing on the cake. So basically, you have being confident and then happy. Happy will basically take confidence to a whole nother level. So when you are able to take a look at yourself and actually smile confidently without worrying, that shows confidence and happiness from within as well. So whenever a person actually observes themselves and forgive themselves for degrading their own character and replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts, then that shows confidence of strength and happiness as well. So all that we are as is a result. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we will become. So what you guys will think, which is by Buddha, what we think, we will become. So you do not want to think something that you will become. You think negative, you'll become it, okay? So now it's time to visualize yourself being confident and happy from within. When I dealt with confident issues, I somehow had an out-of-body experience when I witnessed the thoughts I had about myself, and even trying to wear lighter makeup to hinder my own skin, you know. So I eventually started to realize my worth and made the decision to rebuild my confidence. And now I'm happy as ever and more confident than I have ever been, because the first thing I did was allow nothing but positivity to go into my mind. So that's all it takes, is positivity to go into your mind. So I felt better because I got rid of dead weight that no longer took took a toll on my life. So basically, just be happy within yourself, and nothing else will, hinder you. It's just time to be confident, and that is my speech.
Yay! Love you.